Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting automotive revivals of recent years, the return of the legendary Honda S2000 for the 2026 model year. For fans of high-revving engines, balanced rear-wheel drive platforms, and old-school driving joy, this is huge news. The S2000 has always been a symbol of driver-focused engineering, and Honda seems determined to carry that spirit forward in this brand new generation. So buckle up, because we're going deep into everything we know, and everything you need to know, about the all-new 2026 Honda S2000. Let's start with the heritage. The original S2000 launched in 1999 to celebrate Honda's 50th anniversary. It was a pure, high-performance roadster that earned legendary status thanks to its screaming 9,000 RPM redline, precise gearbox, and near-perfect weight distribution. It wasn't packed with luxury or tech, and that was the point. The S2000 was made for the purist. And now, after more than a decade away, it's back. But the question is, in today's automotive landscape of electrification, big horsepower, and touchscreens, can the S2000 still be relevant? From what we've seen and heard, Honda's answer is a confident yes. The 2026 S2000 has been designed from the ground up to stay true to its roots. It's still a two-seater, still rear-wheel drive, and still naturally aspirated. Yes, that's right, no turbos, no hybrid system, and no CVTs. Honda knows exactly who they're building this car for. Under the hood, the new S2000 is powered by a re-engineered version of Honda's beloved K-Series engine. The new K24 CGT is a 2.4-liter inline-4, tuned specifically for high RPM performance. It produces around 270 horsepower and revs up to a thrilling 8,600 RPM. That puts it right in line with the original S2000's performance, while meeting today's emissions and fuel economy standards. More importantly, it retains that signature Honda personality, sharp throttle response, high revving madness, and a soundtrack that encourages you to push it harder. The power is sent to the rear wheels through a 6-speed manual transmission. And yes, that's the only transmission available. Honda isn't offering an automatic, not even an optional dual clutch. This car is built for drivers, and Honda is doubling down on that by keeping it analog where it counts. The gearbox is short throw, mechanical, and incredibly satisfying to use, just like the original. Now let's talk chassis. The 2026 S2000 rides on an all-new platform developed specifically for this model. It uses lightweight materials including aluminum and carbon fiber in key areas to keep the curb weight under 2,900 pounds, which is amazing in today's world. The chassis is stiff, agile, and perfectly balanced, with a 50-50 weight distribution. The suspension setup includes double wishbones at all four corners, adaptive dampers, and a new electronic steering system that offers precise feedback without feeling overly assisted. Handling is what the S2000 has always been about, and the 2026 model absolutely delivers. Test drives have reported razor-sharp turn-in, flat cornering behavior, and incredible road feel. The limited slip differential helps you put power down smoothly, even in tight corners, and the rear drive layout makes this car feel alive beneath you. It's not about brute force or insane acceleration, it's about connection. The S2000 makes you a better driver, because it communicates so clearly. Visually, the new S2000 is a modern evolution of the original design. It retains that long hood, short deck proportions that make it instantly recognizable, but everything has been refined. The front end is sleek and aggressive, with LED headlights and a sculpted grille that hints at performance without being over the top. The profile is low and wide, and the rear features a subtle integrated spoiler and dual exhaust outlets. It's elegant, athletic, and unmistakably a sports car. Inside, the cabin blends modern materials with classic design. There's a digital gauge cluster that mimics the iconic tachometer sweep of the original S2000, a minimalist center console with physical buttons and knobs, and ultra-supportive bucket seats. You won't find giant screens or dozens of drive modes. What you get is exactly what you need, and nothing you don't. Even the infotainment screen is optional. Honda is clearly focused on reducing distractions and keeping the driving experience pure. That said, the car isn't completely bare bones. You still get essentials like climate control, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you choose the tech package, a premium sound system, and a rear-view camera. But everything is designed to fade into the background and let the driving take center stage. Safety-wise, Honda has included some of its Honda sensing features, but kept them relatively minimal. You'll find lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, and forward collision warning. However, they're all configurable or can be turned off entirely. The idea is to provide peace of mind without interfering with the experience. In terms of performance, the 0 to 60 time is around 5.2 seconds, which is right in line with expectations for this class of car. Top speed is just over 155 miles per hour, and while those numbers aren't supercar level, the S2000 isn't about straight line speed. It's about carving corners, chasing the red line, and grinning like a maniac every time you shift gears. Fuel economy is surprisingly decent for a high-revving sports car. Honda estimates around 24 mpg city and 32 mpg highway, thanks to efficient engine tuning and lightweight design. That makes the S2000 not just fun, but usable as a daily driver, if you're the kind of enthusiast who doesn't mind a stiffer ride and a little road noise. Pricing is competitive. The base model starts at around $42,000, which places it right in the sweet spot between more expensive options like the Toyota Supra and more affordable alternatives like the Mazda MX-5 Miata. For the money, the S2000 offers one of the most focused driving experiences you can get in any new car. Add in the optional performance package, which includes lightweight forged wheels, upgraded brakes, and a more aggressive suspension tune, and you're still under $50,000 fully loaded. There will also be a limited launch edition, which includes unique paint options, special badging, and serialized plaques. Only 2,000 of these will be made globally, and they're expected to sell out quickly. So, who is the 2026 S2000 for? It's for the enthusiast who values connection over convenience, purity over power, and engagement over excess. It's for the driver who misses the days of analog feedback, mechanical feel, and honest engineering. And it's for a new generation who might have missed out on the original, but now has a chance to experience something truly special. Honda has taken a risk bringing this car back in its original spirit. In a world obsessed with EVs, touchscreens, and autonomous tech, the new S2000 stands out, proudly and defiantly. It's a love letter to driving, and a statement that there's still a place for cars built not just to transport, but to thrill. We'll be doing more in-depth coverage soon, including track reviews, owner feedback, and direct comparisons with other sports cars in its class. But for now, the 2026 Honda S2000 looks like everything we hoped it would be, a pure driver's car reborn for a new era. If you love driving, and I mean really love driving, then you owe it to yourself to check this car out. It's not the fastest, it's not the most high-tech, and it's not the most luxurious. But it might just be the most fun. And at the end of the day, isn't that what a sports car is all about? Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you take the new S2000 over a GR86, a Miata, or even something like a Nissan Z? Is Honda making the right move going back to basics? Or should they have gone hybrid or even electric? I want to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the most exciting cars on the road today. This is the Car Channel, where passion meets performance, and every car has a story worth telling.